talk about how your mom or anybody passed in your family. How do you feel? And because I've been getting a lot of people, always tell me that, how you get over it. Like, and I just tell them, you gotta try hard to not give up. Like, it's hard as hell, but it's just something you just gotta keep moving forward. Like, and like my friends tell me a lot. You know what I'm saying? You strong, but they don't really understand how it really feels. But I know a lot of people out there do. But in this video, I'm just gonna basically tell you guys, like, straight up, like, how I felt like my mom passed, like, and my grandmother. But first off, when she passed, man, me and my brother, we couldn't believe it. Like, man, I'm talking about, man, it was the most devastating, like, emotional feeling I ever felt in life. Like, like, it's to the point where I don't even want to feel that feeling no more. Like, it was to the point that it's like you dead inside, but you living, and knowing the fact that somebody that you love is, like, gone, like, it's dying. You know what I'm saying? It's straight cold. It's straight cold. You know what I mean? Like, straight cold. But what I want to talk about is getting through it, man. Getting through is like one of the most hardest parts ever. Like, getting through when you're, because of course I know a lot of people out there that depend on, like, mama and father, mother, father, however, like, whoever you like the most. I know a lot of people say they like both of their parents, but it's nothing like, when you growing up around your daddy a lot or your mother a lot. I grew around my mom, so for her to to pass away, man, like, giving up was something that was so hard. Like, I don't even know how I got through it to this day, but the only person that gave me the ability to get through it is God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is the only one that just stuck out. Yeah, that was basically just, that was it. That's, getting over it is like it takes a long time. It takes a long time. It's like you don't want to think about it. The only thing you need to focus on is you freaking doing what you gotta do. Like, for me, I had to focus on going to school, continue to go to class, continue to train, keep my mind focused. You gotta focus on something. That's the only way you're gonna, not give up in anything you do. When it comes down to a death of, like, your dad or mom, I feel like faith is, that's when Jesus is gonna really show you a lot of opportunities and doors, man. And the crazy thing about it, though, when my mom passed, like, it was so many opportunities, man. Like, first off, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. All right, bet. I mean, I'm at this time. This is what January 9th. No, yeah, it's January 9th. First, that was the first day when mom passed, January 9th, 2016. I'm going ahead and let y'all know how Jesus opened the door for me. January 9th, 2016, my mom passed. Either late that night, I think it was around 8 o'clock, or if not, I mean, I believe, no, she was on a, she was in a machine or whatever in the hospital. So late at night, you know what I'm saying, that's when I was going through it. I ain't sleeping 4 days, man, probably 5 days. I ain't want to eat, man. I was getting skinny, man. I'm trying to tell you. My brother, he in Raleigh, he finishing up school, so he ain't really set in until, the only time, he was emotional when I called him and let him know. He ain't believe it. He just hung up, man. That's how he always been like that, man. He always, when something get him mad or it's emotional, he'll try to just, he don't even want to speak on it. But when I did that night, when reality came back to me, man, I'm talking about, man, I was so emotional, man. I felt lonely, man. Like, it's just one of those moments where you just don't know what to do. So, good thing I had the people around me that helped me get through it. But at the same time, man, I'm trying to tell you, after all that, when everything was done, that summer, when summer started coming around, right? I was at CP, CBCC, Central Community College in Charlotte. And I was just like, it was time for, me transferring because I was going to play football at UNC Pembroke, you know what I'm saying? I was going to go up there, but I had relatives in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm just trying to ball. I'm just trying to go somewhere I could just get known, or, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my goal, man. At that time, I was going through a lot. I ain't really want to, people ask me, why you ain't just go to, such and such school, a better school or whatever. But at the same time, I had to make a sacrifice. I had to, get in where I could fit in, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, God, Jesus is so good that, one of my coaches, Woodbury, man, he knew my story and whatever. Me on my side of my plate, I'm thinking, God dang, I had to do all this other stuff to try out and whatever. And you know what I'm saying? He looked out, man. He looked out. He let me play on the team. Shout out to Coach Woodbury. Shout out to my head coach Blunt. You know what I'm saying? And they really looked out for me. So at Johnson C. Smith, it wasn't really where I wanted to go, but it was a place where Jesus was like, well, I got something. I'm gonna open up a door for you, and he did that. And man, I was to the point where at first, when you going in the coach's office, I was nervous as hell. And I was just thinking like, damn, what if I I ain't gonna be able to play here, you know what I'm saying? So, but Jesus made a way, so I love him dearly. Shout out to Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Continue to open doors for me, but man, that was really one of the most like better feeling that I felt like throughout my situation. And when that happened, I kind of felt better. I started to get better a little bit, but still deep down, you never gonna get over that hump yet, because it takes time. So, and then that's when things started to get better, and the people that was around me, helped me to, get better, and I thank them for that, because to be honest, man, if it wasn't for the people that was around me, I probably wouldn't even be here today, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, I could have had a crazy mind to kill myself, but, I ain't that stupid. I believe in Jesus, so, man, it was the only way, that's also, too, the only way you can overcome a death is having supporters around you, because if you don't, it's going to be very, very hard. It's going to be very, very hard, and you're not going to have a positive mind state when you meet people. It's going to turn you out, to hate people. So that was the number 2 of getting over. What else? The third is just waiting for your blessings. When you really had a father figure. I ain't got a father figure. I don't have a father figure. So my mom was my dad. So what I had to do, me and my brother, we just had to. Basically, it just made us a dog. You know what I'm saying? We had to go grind and go get it. Anything we need, we had to figure out how to get it. Of course, I had other people around me. But at the same time, that's all we did was just go get it and kept God first and let God work. When we did that, that was it. That was it. I'm about to head out, but the moral of this video, man, is just I know a lot of people out there dealing with family members, close family, friends, etc. Man, I just feel like in order to get over it, man, you gotta keep praying. You just gotta stay positive. Ain't no way you going around it. You can try not to, but in order for you to overcome deaths for a close friend or family or mother or dad, anybody. You gotta just continue to grind, pray, wake up every day with a positive mind, like mindset. You just gotta, try to be different. Try, try hard. But that's it, man. I know she in a better place. My grandma in a better place. Me and my brother, we reaping the blessings, man. And we just still grinding. So, you guys out there, y'all do the same. I'm out.